I am now currently in Gokayama Premium Shopping Center. It's actually a pretty nice place. I don't know how common shopping streets are from where you're at. I think it's a big thing in America. But I can't say I've really been to any back in Norway, not at this scale at least. So this is definitely a fun experience for me. And I'm I'm not just gonna make a video about a shopping mall today, although I guess that could be interesting if I had enough time and enough knowledge about the stores. This will rather be a opener, I'd say, for the trip I have planned today. So me and some friends are headed to Fuji, which is also located in Shizuoka. But we'll start it off here to get some breakfast and look around and shop a little bit while we're, I guess, planning the road ahead. So yeah, afterwards we'll go to another viewing spot for Fuji, and then we're thinking of maybe a few stops until we reach our final destination. So I'll just film a little bit around, see the streets, get some stores, and then I'll catch up with you when we are on the road again. So, fun fact about Fuji. There's a war going on with the Japanese people about which side of Fuji is the superior one. Because we have here in the Tokyo and halfway to Shizuoka direction, where it's pretty, it's even. It kind of looks like a pyramid, and it's like kind of aesthetic in its own way. But then we have the people from Shizuoka, which get that tiny little dimple on the side. And there's a crater on Fuji that adds this little outline, and they say that's the superior side of Fuji because the wabi-sabi, the beauty and the imperfect. But I gotta admit, there's something about my smooth brain that just says that pyramid is cool. So I'm sorry, Shizuoka side. I've got to go with the Tokyo side on this one. It just looks better. It just looks better. Done with Gokayama, and we have arrived in, what's this place called again? Torii, which is a traditional Japanese sweet/tea shop, which was really delicious. I just didn't want to really film inside, just to not disturb the customers. So now we're a little bit at the outskirts, and we found this beautiful forest path that apparently was the summer home of the former Prime Minister, if I read that correctly. Yeah. So we'll quickly just finish up here, walk around a little bit, enjoy, and then maybe we're thinking about seeing some other tourist attractions on the way to Fuji. Today we are at or right now I'd say we are at a rest stop, a highway rest stop. I sound like a broken record when I say this, but I don't know if this is common other places. In Norway we kind of have it, like a small gas station every now and then, but this is like a completely big, almost like a mini shopping mall where a bunch of restaurants and a bunch of souvenir shops gather together, and it's a really great place to not only rest, of course, because rests stop, but it's a great way to get this region souvenir. So for example, if you're in Shizuoka, a lot of like popular souvenir boxes, candy, snacks, everything gets gathered in this store, and then you can just quickly buy souvenirs for your friends or family or somebody that's interested in the province you're in. So yeah, I'll quickly go back in, and then I will get me some lunch and then some coffee and maybe film a little bit, and then we'll catch up with you with our next stop. Second stop of the day. I almost fell asleep in the car, which is a shame because we're now currently between Shizuoka and Kanazawa, which means that this is a really mountainous area, which means that it's really beautiful. So sceneries like this is abundant. It's a coffee vending machine. I think I'll make it my mission to find and record every vending machine that we don't have in Norway, which means everything except for soda and snacks is gonna get filmed. So just letting you know, I have a weird obsession with vending machines.
屋根じゃん。でもここは本当にこういう屋根なんだよね。そうそう。だからこれが残ってるっていうね。まあとりあえず見に行ってみよう。Right.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Yeah, right. Wow.
いやいいじゃん。
Yeah.
いいじゃんいいじゃん。
So now we stopped at our third stop of the day before we arrive at our destination here in Toyama. It is a World Heritage Site, mostly because of these houses we see in the background. These are more traditional Japanese houses made quite a long while ago. What's to say about them? Well, they have, as you probably can see, straw roof instead of the regular tiles that you see everywhere else in Japan. The reason being is, one, because it's easy to make houses out of and it's quite isolating, which you need when it's in the mountainous environment. Number two, the steep angle of the roof also keeps the snow from settling down. So when heavy snow comes during winter, it just slides right down, instead of, for example, with the regular houses where you have to manually push it down yourself. So yeah, we'll quickly just walk around here a little bit and see some cool houses. One quite cool detail that I have noticed is because this is straw roofs, right? So it's organic material, quite flammable, and since it's a site we would like to preserve, they have these shiny boxes dotted around the place. This is emergency quick ejecting water houses, so if a fire breaks out, they can quickly lock it out or extinguish it before the houses hopefully don't burn to the ground. Another funny fact about the straw houses is that it is, of course, organic material, which means that every 20 years or so it needs to be changed out, which I do not envy the person that has to do this job. But at the end of the day, well, we gotta make some sacrifices for beautiful places. Please make sure to check it out. It is not something you can readily find available in Japan, and there's so few places like this left. So it's, you know, see it now before, you know, the world goes under, and yeah, then we're all out of luck. And just like that, we were in Kanazawa. So we went to a place to eat, a yakiniku place, a fried meat. And then afterwards we went to a onsen to freshen up and change some clothes and just relax after 7+ hours in a car. So yeah, now we're in Kanazawa. And I think now is a really good time to end this video. So if you like this little video vlog, informational thing, please leave a like down below. It means a lot. Also, if you want to follow along on this journey, then hit the subscribe button and press the bell. That's the easiest way to get notified when I upload. I try to do it weekly, but you know, things come up, and sometimes I won't make the deadline, but I will rigorously try to make that deadline. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video, and yeah, I'll be signing off now. Until next time.